Hello everyone, my name is Li Yaxing and most people call me Alice. I'm studying international business. In this video, I am doing my Korean passport reflecting. I will discuss my university experiences in Singapore and what I have been doing with the employability tool. And this unit, my current plan in the future, and brief messages to myself in the future. Frankly speaking, my college life was like a roller coaster. Sometimes I was really happy and proud, but sometimes I feel lost and really down. But looking back, I can see those experiences helped me grow. And for employability tool, the employability tool has also made me remember that being employable is not just about good grades. Initially, I believed in case I pick the wrong major and achieve mediocre performance, I will be alright. However, using this tool also made me realize that it is also about actual abilities, such as confidence, communication, and planning. I did it also in Seminar 1 and Seminar 12, and I was able to notice differences. During Seminar 1, I was not very clear of my future. But Seminar 12 helped me realize that I can no longer afford to wait and feel 100% ready. I needed to improve my step by step. Networking is one of the things that I have to improve on. I am not necessarily the kind of a person who can easily start a conversation with a stranger. However, I realized that opportunities are made through context, and I would like to become a different person. This is why my following action is easy. I would like to start small. To illustrate, I will make an attempt to communicate with one new person each week. Ask more questions and try to be more assured during discussions. And for cultivating your business mind, in the case of enhancing my business mind, the most important things I learned is growth is not always a comfortable process. There are moments where I am unconfident, but it is actually in the process of learning. This unit made me think more frequently, and it made me aware that modest is important. And even when the life is sometimes messy, I can continue moving forward. And for university experiences, the experiences of studying in Singapore was a very emotional one, both high and low. I'm I am unfortunate, however, in my studies as international business is in my favor. I was able to follow the classes, and it didn't that the workload was insurmountable. It is social disappointment that it is my greatest sadness. I didn't participate in clubs and societies, or I didn't interact with a greater number of people. Now I understand university is more than study. It is also about gaining confidence and relationships. And I am also very grateful that I could encounter several teachers who I will never forget. Their assistance was welcoming and I am thankful for. Give a chance to do it again. I would certainly challenge myself more, at least job one clubs and practicals. Speaking out, even when I feel shy. And my career planning about ordinary planning. And now we should discuss my career plan with ordinary planning. 3 potential lives. Life 1 is the most realistic. I enter international trade, such as foreign trade jobs. It corresponds to my big and it is real life. An alternative life too. I venture into the beauty industry, but it's more serious made and not as a hobby. I would continue to apply business expertise such as marketing, branding, and customer knowledge. For Life 3 is the Jing version. In case money and pressure were of importance, I would pursue a route that makes me excited on a daily basis, and I would pay more attention to happiness and development. Whichever I may happen to select, one thing is very plain. I must continue forward and not remain in the same position. I will increase my experiences gradually by learning with serious training and when necessary. When I am considered a time frame of 5 years, the first years is concerned with learning and exploration. The second years and the third years is regarding experiences and skill development. And year 4 to 5, I wish that I am more independent and stable in my profession. And I will continue to check on my dashboard by inquiring, do I have the resources? Do I really like it? And I am confident? And does this path fit who I am? And for messages to my future selves, in case I could meet myself 5 years later, I would question, have you forgotten about what you want to do in the beginning? And do you continue working hard because of the decisions you took? And are you happy? What I would also like to tell my future selves is, be more communicative to your family. And when you get down, alright, but not there are all the time. Most of all, be authentic to yourselves and to your purpose and intention, and not to lose it. For conclusion, in a nutshell, it can be said that my university life in Singapore was not flawless, but it was worthwhile. I also discovered that employability does not only pertain to grades, but rather pertains to skills such as confidence, communication, self-awareness, as well as willing to improve bit by bit. And this unit also taught me that the process of growth may be uncomfortable, and this is how I get stronger and more clearly define myself. I am glad I did that. I am glad I decided to study international businesses since it is a good match with me, and I feel I can enjoy and be able to compare what I study. My greatest regret, which I can also learn, is being too social line and not belonging to more clubs and communicating with more people. I would like to go out more, speak more, and make more effective relationships in the future. To plan my career, I have developed 3 potential paths in leadership planning, which include international business, international trade, beauty industry, and the gym version of my life. Regardless of which one I adopt, my attitude will always be the same. I will continue my self-progress and continue to learn. And finally, to my future selves, I wish that you remain true to initial point, that you remain a brave and happy person. Thank you very much approximately your listening.